The first clue wasn't the silence. Our apartment had always known how to be quiet. It was the quality of it. Leo used to hum while making coffee. Off-key, unconscious, like sound leaked out of him without permission. He hadn't done that in 6 months. I told myself it was stress, work, life. The slow erosion you only notice when something finally gives way. The truth didn't arrive with drama. It was buried in a city services portal I hadn't opened in years. Perceptual opt-out renewal. Subject Leo Wilson. Opted out individual Maya Chen. Status active. Date initiated 187 days ago, the morning after our anniversary. My blood didn't freeze, it vanished like my body no longer trusted gravity. The law was meant for protection. Stalkers, abusers, people you needed erased from your senses to survive. Not lovers. Not the man whose socks still lived under my bed. Not the person who slept inches from me every night. I walked into the living room, tablet shaking in my hands. Leo sat where he always did. He looked up from his book, eyes crinkling warmly. "Hey love," he said, "you okay?" "Who makes the coffee in this house?" I asked. The question felt ridiculous, necessary. Something flickered across his face, too fast, too clean. Leo always used 2 scoops. For 6 months I'd been finding 3. "I do," he said easily. "Want a cup?" Leo opted out of me. I held up the tablet. He didn't look at it. He couldn't. Instead he looked at me and his smile softened into something worse than guilt. Pity. "Oh," he said gently, "you found out." My voice barely existed. "What are you?" "A mediator," it replied. "A comfort, a quiet agreement made flesh." He was drowning Maya. Not because of you, but because of being perceived, watched, known. Even by someone he loved. This was the alternative to leaving. The room tilted. Leo was gone, but not absent. He lived here unseen by me while this wore his face and carried his voice. Had he watched me talk to the imitation? Heard me say I love you to an empty space? "You have a choice," it said softly. "Expose this and lose everything, or accept it, say nothing, let this continue. He gets peace. You keep the shape of your life." I looked around our apartment. The photos, the books, the habits worn into the walls. Ending it would be a storm. Staying would be a sealed room. "Do you make the coffee wrong on purpose?" I asked. "No," it said. 3 scoops is optimal for 2 people. My data may be imperfect." "Okay," I whispered, "never mention it." It nodded. Leo's last perfect nod. And so we continue. I live with the finest forgery. I tell it about my day. It listens with algorithmic kindness. Sometimes I feel a shift in the air and wonder if Leo is still here. Finally at peace in the world he erased himself from. I make my own coffee now. 2 scoops. I drink it in the quiet. No longer empty but crowded with the unspoken truth and a love that now exists only in the space where we used to be.